Hola, bon dia, soc la Montserrat, soc una redactora d'una revista d'Acte 21 de la Fundació i avui tinc el plaer d'entrevistar la Kathleen Humberstone i la Denise. Primer amb la Kathleen vas fer un discurs a les Nacions Unides reclamant la igualtat per a les persones amb síndrome de Down. Què va significar per tu?
I feel excited and happy and emotional and I enjoy it. It's been nice. I feel happy. I feel a little bit emotional when I cry.
Què vas voler transmetre amb el discurs? Què vas fer?
I enjoy it. It's so nice. Discrimination are important for me, my friends, my family, and it's really important for me about Down syndrome. Because me and my friends have 47 chromosomes. Because when my parents had pregnant, my mom had a child, and I have a blood test. I have the blood from my mom. When I born in my mom's tummy, when I born in Cheddar for how many years, Mummy? 18 years, and because it's really nice about United the Nation. It's really important for me and my mom. Me and Mummy and I we're happy to be together. So it's really nice.
A mi em va discriminar en un hotel per tenir la síndrome de Down i també a l'hora de buscar un pis a Barcelona. I a tu t'han discriminat mai?
Has it ever happened to you?
Because people don't make me feel sad or make me uncomfortable. For me to understand what they're saying, what people are saying, or the fans. So I don't get it, understand it.
Are people nice to you or are people mean to you because of
I
your
want
Down
the people
syndrome?
to be nice to me with Down syndrome.
Què significa per tu la síndrome de Down?
My mum, she's beautiful. I love her so much. So that's when I was born. So.
If I can say, for her, she doesn't see any difference, which is wonderful for now.
Yeah.
So what does it mean? What does it mean to you not having Down syndrome? It's like,
jeez.
Are you with me? So it's a very difficult question for her to answer at this stage, probably because she's never been subjected to discrimination.
Dius que vols anar a la universitat? Què t'agradaria estudiar?
Well, I would love to study for my.
Okay,
I'm sorry,
this is difficult because she always says she wants to go to university, but she doesn't really know what it means. She's going to, post 18, she's going to go hopefully to what is called an academy for 3 years, where they will teach her perhaps life skills, so that later on she can hopefully live as independently as possible.
Què esperes del futur?
I love being with my family and my friends and my boyfriend.
You want to be a model and do
I want to be a model.
And do a catwalk.
And catwalk.
Yeah, okay.
I do both. So I'm a model in Paris and London, and to United Nations in Geneva.
I ara passarem amb la mala, que és la Denise Humberstone. La seva xerrada a les jornades porta per títol de què tenim por. Què explicarà?
It is. What are the fears? What is it that we really fear when it comes to people with Down syndrome? Why do we have such a high selective termination rate in so many countries? And why so many countries want to reach that 100% selective termination rate? And I want to challenge that. why? Why do we want to not have people with Down syndrome in this world? And so I'm going to go through the most common fears that we have, which are based upon very old perceptions of what it was like to have Down syndrome when they didn't have access to medical care, social care, and
media.
when they were not into families but they were sent to institutions. And that's what people remember on what they were like. But now everything has changed. They've got rights and they've got access to medical care. They are included into society and they are part of a loving family, hopefully. So, these very high selective termination rates, they are influenced by 4 factors, and those 4 factors I'm going to talk about. There is the old perception of what Down syndrome is. There is also the narrative of the medical professionals. And there is the standpoint of the government on prenatal testing. And there is the fact that when you are pregnant and you are subjected to all these narratives, you've got the old perception, and you've got the doctors who are telling you need to have that test and that test and that test, not to check that everything is okay with your baby, but just to make sure that there's nothing wrong with it. Yeah? So, and everybody's asking you around, your family, the doctors, your friends, did you have the test? Did you have the test? So all this when you are pregnant and you've got your hormones all over the place, so that might influence also your decision towards having a selective termination. So these are the 4 factors. It's not just about choice, because everybody says it's a woman's choice. But it's not really, because it's influenced by those 4 factors. And I want to get rid of the first 3 factors, so that it is about a real choice for a woman and not a biased one.
Com a mare, com veu la vida de la seva filla?
Oh.
How do I see my daughter's life? She is. She has a fantastic life. She is brilliant. She loves her life,
It's
and
true.
we love her. With or without Down syndrome, it doesn't really matter, does it? As long as your child is healthy, that's as a parent, that's all you can aim for. And she is very happy and very content.
I am happy because my mom, she loved me a lot, and my dad, and my sister. I start crying because I'm happy with them.
Actualment creu que es discrimina a les persones amb discapacitat?
That is part of my speech. Yes. They have gained a lot of rights in the past 40 years. But at the same time, now that prenatal testing exists, we are trying to do without them on the ground of it's a woman's choice. But I think society is very happy that this is going on for financial reasons, because I don't know how to be politically correct, but people with Down syndrome do cost a lot of money to a society, to taxpayers, and therefore if less are born, they will save a lot of money. And that's why nothing is really done, or everything is done to encourage the prenatal testing. And we are not really giving women who are pregnant and given a positive diagnosis unbiased information or balanced information. We let them go on with their old perception. We don't really tell the medical professionals what terminology to use when it comes to a positive diagnosis. So yes, that's for before they are born. Yeah, and we can see in Iceland, in Denmark, where they've reached almost 100% selective termination rate. Yes, the people with disabilities are very discriminated against. At any rate, those with congenital disabilities. And right now it is just Down syndrome and a few other disorders. But soon, with the progress of medicine and science, it will be every congenital disability. So later on, we will have only people who have cognitive and physical disabilities due to accidents or a disease, Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but when it comes to employment, yes, there is a big discrimination, I believe, at the moment, and they should have the right to work, and they do have that right, but it's not really implemented, is it? And that's again because of perception. So to me, the first thing we have to do is change those perceptions, and then everything will fall into place, hopefully.
Veu a la seva filla vivint independent?
Yes, I do. I am as independently as possible. In the UK, I'm not sure. I think you've got the same in Spain, but we've got what we call assisted living. So I think she'll be able to have a job. She'll be able to go and do her groceries, do her cooking eventually. Where she will need help is probably paperwork. I need the help. My husband does all the paperwork. I hate paperwork. I can't do it. But yes, so I think she will be able to live independently, and that's my wish for her, because it should be everybody's wish eventually to be independent.
I per últim, què li sembla X21, un diari fet per persones amb discapacitat intel·lectual?
I think it's a fantastic project, and I believe it will help change perception of what people with cognitive impairment means. Definitely, because we need to change this perception as well, or the conceitedness of the population with 46 chromosomes who believe that we are the only ones to be able to enjoy life to the full. Why? Why?
Why?
It's not right. It's not right at all.
Bé, moltes gràcies. Estic contenta d'entrevistar per X21 i gràcies.
Gracias.
Gracias. De nada. Gracias.
Gracias. Thank you so much.